Okay guys, welcome back. We're going to have a look at the S20 FE, the fan edition, 599 British pounds. Loads of these unboxings, but this is a geeky stuff unboxing. So, this is the Cloud Red version, 128 gigabytes of internal storage. Got something hiding here. SIM tray ejector tool, and some manuals that you don't really want to see. 6.5 inch super AMOLED display, 120 hertz as well. Let's put that down to one side reluctantly. Just gotta get this out of the way first. What's this? A little Samsung bit of paper. So we have the charging block, 25 watt fast charger. Good. And Type-C charging cable. I wouldn't think it was anything else. Wouldn't be micro USB, would it? Okay, that's plain and simple. Yep, so 25 watt fast charging. The actual S20 fan edition does support wireless charging as well, and that's up to 15 watts. So let's take a look at this, because I just know it's going to look so beautiful from the back. And let's switch around, and oh my god, this Cloud Red version, so good, so good. Look at that. It's a plastic back, aluminium frame, and obviously a glass front as well. But that red is so sexy. Lovely finish. We have the camera array there, which does butt out quite a bit, as you can see. This feels great in my big hands. Really, really nice. Quick fly through at the bottom, Type-C speaker, microphone. Nothing on that side. Volume rocker and power. And at the top, a SIM tray and a microphone. Nice. Really love that design. This will rival obviously the Pixel 5, which I am using, just for size comparison. That's the Pixel 5 and the S20 FE. Closer look at this beautiful display. It's 1080p display. Same as Pixel 5. 128 Hz refresh rate. It's looking nice and smooth. So one of the features it has on the S20 FE is obviously a fingerprint sensor, but it's in the screen, it's not on the back. I prefer the ones on the back, much more reliable. Let's see how this performs. That's all right. Yeah. I think a lot of it was obviously to do with if you can find the actual fingerprint sensor, because obviously you don't know where it is. It's just a matter of getting used to. I don't know if there's any lift up. There might be a setting within there. But it does seem pretty quick. Does have face unlock as well. And that's rapid. That's even quicker. So you probably just, wow, probably just quicker just to use face unlock. That is super fast. Absolutely no denying this is an amazing looking smartphone. I am a Pixel fan, a huge Pixel fan, mainly because of the camera. Just wish Pixel would just put the camera in this, and I'd jump over to this. Absolutely. We're going to look at the cameras in a moment, but in terms of settings and stuff, if you're used to Samsung devices, and it's pretty much, exactly the same as you've experienced before. You can see the smoothness for the scrolling there and the 120 Hertz. Wonderful. Software updates. I don't think there's any available. Oh yes, there is. So there is an update which I will fix. I've also enabled gestures as well. I've got rid of the navigation bar at the bottom, so that's cool. Things seem really fluid, quick, and generally very, very nice. Let's take a look at the cameras then. So on the S20 FE, they have a main 12 megapixel sensor, an 8 megapixel telephoto, and they have a 12 megapixel ultra wide. So we have a triple camera setup there with the flashlight there just at the top. You can shoot 4K up to 60 frames per second on the rear as well. This is a 32 megapixel camera. It does have HDR as well. And this can also shoot 4K 60 on the selfie camera, which the Pixel 5 cannot. It's just 1080p at 30 frames per second. Let's take a look at the camera. So here we have a standard photo here of my two kids on their devices. Picture quality here is great. Color accuracy is spot on as well. And then I switched to the ultra wide and look at that. I don't think there's any, doesn't seem to be any sort of distortion in the corners. There might be a tad, a little bit, but that's a great result for me. Then took a shot of the cat, really good camera quality. I then switched around to the selfie camera. This is obviously just normal average selfie. It really brings out my grey hairs. I don't think I've got that much hair, or grey hair anyway, I'm losing my hair. But it does something to the face which I don't like compared to the Pixel. When you compare these two photos, this is what I took on the S20 FE and the Pixel 5. The Pixel 5 selfie camera looks so much more natural, which I do prefer. And live focus on the S20 FE, incredible, really, really well done, isn't it? That blurred background. You can change the blur effect, and I did on this one. Yeah, really, really good. On the rear camera, live focus, again, look, great quality there of my son. Nice blurred background, and then of my daughter, again, really good camera quality, it's really good. And here's a picture of our little tree. We will put in a big one up, but image quality, color accuracy is great. Now the video department, super impressed with the front facing camera, 60 frames per second at 1080p. Okay, 1080p, 60 frames per second on the S20 FE. Super impressed. Looks so good. The stabilization looks pretty decent as well. So I'm walking with one hand. Really impressed with the video features on this phone. What do you guys think of the front facing video camera? And on the rear we have 1080p 60 frames per second as well. They can shoot at 4K on the front and the rear, remember, as well, but it's just to keep both tests the same. Stabilization as well. Now this is the rear. Again, 1080p at 60 frames per second. Stabilization is on. Let's walk. It's looking good. It's looking really good. Look at the sky. Okay. Super. And finish on this beautiful landscape shot, and the ultra wide equally as good. Look at them clouds, the green grass, beautiful. So I am impressed with the camera performance on this. Not so much the selfie camera, but I'm really, really, really scarily liking this S20 Fan Edition. So I'm going to show you a video. Let's go on YouTube. We can have 1080p 60 frames per second, and it supports HDR as well. Let's go have a look at this and look how stunning that looks. Really nice. You can see the front facing camera at the left hand side there. So it's not tucked away in the corner like on the Pixel 5. But that does look superb. Okay, so while we're on YouTube, I want to check out the speakers. Okay, so we have a grill here, the speaker grill there, but we also have one at the top. So this is a stereo speaker setup, and if we press play, let's have a listen. Well, Samsung definitely nailed it in the speaker department. The loudspeaker at the bottom and in the earpiece. There's no vibration under the glass. It's pretty much clear on both ends. So it's a nice stereo speaker setup and the sound quality is really, really good. Okay, now I wasn't going to finish the video like this, but I think I need to talk to you face to face to camera. Just my conclusion of the S20 FE, mainly because I have the Pixel 5 and they're both £599 in the UK. Yes, this is the 6GB version, if you can get the 8 gig as well. This has 8 gigs of RAM. But honestly, the S20 FE has absolutely blown me away today using this. It's got the Snapdragon 865, 6 gigs of RAM in this one, 128GB of storage, 120 hertz refresh rate on the display, 1080p, super fast face unlock as well. Seriously considering jumping ship, and I've had Pixel since the first one, Pixel 1. I didn't have the Pixel 4 unfortunately. But the only thing that's stopping me is the wonderful reliable fingerprint sensor on the Pixel 5. The incredible front-facing camera on this. I don't like the front-facing camera on this. I don't like the processing that the S or Galaxy do on the front-facing camera. But this does have really good video features on the front-facing camera as well. Has good stabilization as this one as well. The only thing that will swing it is maybe the battery life, fingerprint sensor, and the front-facing camera. And I'll probably make a decision in the next week or so, because there will be a full review on this smartphone as well. And I might do a comparison with the Pixel 5 as well. Really like to know your thoughts in the comments below. There's loads of videos out there comparing the S20 FE to Pixel 5. I've not watched any of them yet, so I have no idea what other people's views are. But that is my view at the moment. Considering switching, most definitely. But give me a week with it and then we'll see. But yeah, really impressed so far, really, really impressed. And I'd like to give a huge thanks to Vodafone for sending me this. It's a loan, I can have it for a couple of weeks, so I'm gonna give it a good old test and send it back. But yeah, thanks again to Vodafone. Links to their Vodafone shop in the description below. Take a look at all the deals and the phones that they've got on at the moment. But yeah, thank you very much for watching. Please give the video a thumbs up, subscribe, it would really mean a lot. And I'll see you soon. Bye bye.